What's up, y'all? It's the kid FortWorthFabian, BigBossFabo, back with a reaction video for you guys, man. I'm doing an active self-protection reaction. I'm doing an active self-protection reaction to so many lessons can be learned from this armed robbery. Seems like they got a lot of armed robbery content on the active self-protection channel, as well as like home invasion stuff too. So let me know y'all's thoughts of what some of y'all's favorite subject matter is on the channel. Check out the active self-protection playlist as well. Let's go ahead and hop into this video.
One of the wealthiest zip codes in America. People that say that crime only happens in poor areas, today's video comes to us from one of the wealthiest zip codes in America.
Duh. How's it only gonna happen in poor areas? That sounds dumb.
Hi friends, welcome to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Correa. Today's video comes to us from Sherman Oaks, California. Today's video brought to you by New Way Ford. Price with satisfied customer. Do a quote on your next anywhere else and watch these. Sherman Oaks is an upper class neighborhood here, but it's got crime like anywhere else. And watch these two guys kind of come by, decide that this guy and his lady at the table are their people. And so the dude's just gonna pull a gun out of his waistband and show it to them and be like, yo man, I want your jewelry, because guy is apparently flaunting a pretty nice watch. So the grab man's gonna grab that, gonna grab the lady's watch as well. These guys are gonna run off. Now let's watch
notice
it
how there's no commotion. They did that so sleek. Like, how is they just pulling up in the restaurant like this? I'm just baffled, bro. While the waitress behind him's like, yeah, ma'am, can I take your order? What else do you need?
More time. So they're just enjoying their meal or whatever, chilling out. Now watch, second guy comes by. They establish.
Picture this. You're walking down a dimly lit street late at night, and all of a sudden, two attackers jump out of nowhere. What do you
Hey, these are the people that I think we want to target. So he's just going to now turn around. Absolutely no shame, though. Of course, he's wearing a mask.
He wearing a mask. They pull up into a restaurant like this. You're telling me nobody's trying to stop nothing?
Putting the hood over his face, and that's acceptable in this day and age. So he's going to show the gun with
Corona season? Can y'all even see what's going on with my webcam in the way, man? Let me go ahead and readjust this. He got that COVID mask on. He got that Pooh Shiesty mask on. Brr, brr. It's COVID season, y'all.
people that I think we want to target. So he's just going to now turn around. Absolutely no shame, though. Of course, he's wearing a mask, putting the hood over his face, and that's acceptable in this day and age. So he's going to show the gun with the stendo. They are going to give up their stuff. Robbers walk away. We get lessons. This town sits in Los Angeles County in California. You want to guess how many CCW permits have been issued in that county? 238 as of 2020. I don't have 2021 numbers. I wonder why that doesn't deter crime. Let's think about lessons.
Because
a couple of start things on this one. Number one, it is a general truism that if you live in a nicer neighborhood, you live in a higher class neighborhood, money generally will isolate you from crime and make it less likely you're a victim of.
Bro, in LA or anywhere kind of in those particular California areas, that's what they do. Like they home invade, they jack, they rob, and they try to, you know, really focus on the wealthy. Because I mean, you got valuable items.
Violent crime such as this. But it's not foolproof 100%. We could see that here. And again, Sherman Oaks is a nice town, except for it's got like, you know, 27th percentile in terms of safety. It's pretty low on the safety scale. Number two, you're gonna be out in those places. Hey, I get it. You wanna have nice jewelry, show nice stuff, have your nice watch and all those things. Just recognize it can make you a victim. And number three, nobody is like Jack Reacher in reality, or, you know, Jason Bourne, who's going to be able to defend themselves from everything. Sometimes you put yourself in a spot where the bad guy gets to jump on you and you're just going to have to take an L. And I think that's kind of what we see here. So watch now, these guys are kind of looking around and dude kind of pays attention to them a little bit. But when he pulls a gun and starts showing it to them, what are you going to do in this particular situation? Now, quite frankly, the guy here who he is focused on probably doesn't have a lot of opportunity here. His opportunity here is purposeful compliance to be able to maybe earn an opportunity to launch a counter ambush. But I want you to notice that the lady here actually is not being targeted. She's not being paid attention to. So a lot of times, ladies, you can actually be a much more effective self-defender because if she has a 1.5 draw to first shot here, she can get this guy and there's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do about it because he's turned his back, even a 2.0 draw the first shot here. She has him. Whereas the guy in this particular case, number one, dude has his eyeballs on him and the gun on him. Number two, he's got a grab man right next to him. So our guy here might have been able to try a disarm attempt, but from a seated position, that is a low percentage attempt. Probably better here to try to buy your way out of it by giving the guy your watch. So ladies, please hear me. You are an important part of self-defense, and you can't just offload that responsibility to the guy in your life, because you may be the one who needs to respond, because they're going to pay a lot of attention to him. It's not for a long while they actually pay attention to her. Now, again, in this particular case, okay, fine. Gave him the watches, whatever those watches were, I'm not sure, and then they run off. So he bought his life on that stuff. Guy ended up not shooting him. Nobody's hurt, but they're out the money, out the watches, and that's not okay. Obviously, aggravated assault and aggravated robbery here is egregious and wrong. But the big lessons out of this one, number one, you're not going to win them all. Number two, compliance might be the best bet. But number three, ladies,
bro,
you are
there's a lot of people, a lot of artists. I mean, I can specifically speak on artists who died past 2 years that just on some stuff like this. They was robbed. They didn't want to give up jewelry. They kind of fought back, whatever. And they get popped. They die. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you got to know when it's worth it. Jewelry is replaceable, especially if you got it like that. Come on, bro. You can buy one tomorrow, a chain, a bracelet, whatever y'all be getting. But some guys don't want to look like punks. Some guys don't even want to look like a punk in front of their lady that they're going to make a move. Oh, then they get popped and they die. You know, it's a pride thing. Pride can be the hardest thing to swallow, bro. That's the thing, and it'll get you killed a lot of times.
So important, because if she was a self-defender, if she was properly armed, and if she had her tools on her person, she might have been able to be the one that stopped this guy from being a deadly threat to everybody in that restaurant. So ladies, you have a job to do in covering your ass.
Let's go, ladies. Where y'all at with it? All right, that right there was active self-protection, man. So many lessons can be learned from this armed robbery. It just baffles me that they weren't caught. That's what it seemed like. They weren't caught whatsoever. And it also seemed like, how does that happen broad daylight like that? I mean, I know it's COVID season, but bruh, a lot of people, they're still suspicious when somebody got the full COVID mask that covers their face, plus you got the hoodie on. Like, you look out of place. In Sherman Oaks, is that common? Nah. I don't know. Maybe in Compton or something. Who knows, bruh? I don't even know. Like, but that was wild to me. Let me know y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully I would think they would have got caught, but probably not. It just happened so quick. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, FortWorthFabian. It's the road to 1 million subscribers. Be sure to check out the active self-protection playlist. We'll catch you guys in the next reaction. Peace.